Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to continue our quest to see if we can find one of these butane fueled plastic promotional lighters, the age of which I'm not certain. The Jeep, I think those were from the 90s. We opened one of those a couple of weeks ago. We have another Marlboro type here that is flint sparked, and then a piezo Benson and Hedges. I received these lighters in the mail a few weeks ago, or it's probably been a couple of months ago now, from Gavin Lannon, with all that other tobacconiana, ashtrays, Zippos, and other stuff, telling me to do whatever I thought was best for the good of the channel, for the HDSA charity. I looked these up on eBay, and it didn't look like there was really much of a market, at least not one that covers shipping margins comfortably. So my curiosity to this point has been drawn like a magnet to whether they'll work. I really thought that they probably all would work. All the old Bics that I've ever come across work. Unless you can see that they don't have fuel in them, then they work. So I chose to open the Jeep that was flint sparked, and it did not work. Flamed up briefly and sputtered out what little butane it had left. I think this is our next best hope, at least. Maybe this is the newest, maybe not. I really don't have any idea about these other three lighters, what period of time they might have been from. If you were a Virginia Slims smoker, or if you're aware of the is that the 120th anniversary, or is that 120s like long? That may be the long cigarettes. Probably is. That probably didn't have anything to do with the anniversary. See if we can get this peeled open here without making too much of a mess. Good enough. This is a pretty nice looking lighter for a plastic lighter. It is sort of a tortoise pattern, maybe a little bit lighter colored than most finishes that I have seen described as tortoise. Still a nice looking Scripto. It is marked on one side of the windscreen and Electra on the other. Some numbers stamped into the base of the plastic. I don't know what any of that means. There is an adjustment lever, which it looks like by default is turned all the way up. There's the valve that our flame should come out of when we actuate this lighter by pushing the button, and hopefully the piezo sparking system is still working, which I fully expect it to, and hopefully the lighter has held its gas. I'll probably let this decide whether or not I open either of those other two. If this one doesn't work, then let's mark Japan. 515 there on the bottom. Anyway, whether or not we have success here will probably determine whether or not we attempt another of these. We got spark, and it appears to be wanting to light. But I don't believe there's enough gas left in it to do it. So it may be a newer lighter with the piezo sparking. But if you are buying any of these off of eBay to use them, I'd be leery of the Scripto Electra. Can't decipher all those markings, but I'm pretty certain that that says Japan. Yeah, TS Japan B15. Well, whatever it is, however dependable this lighter was back in the day when it was given away by Virginia Slims with their extra long cigarettes. I actually think I have an alligator leather cigarette case over in the workshop that would fit a Virginia Slims box. Anyway, another failed experiment. Maybe our last for trying to find a working old plastic lighter. Until next time.